Thank you to Enya Music for sending this guitar in for review. Enya Music sent out their latest electric guitar. This is the Enya Inspire Pro SD. It's loaded with Seymour Duncan pickups. So we get 2 single coils and a humbucker in the bridge that can also be coil tapped. Sadly, there's no lefties available, so Ben will be doing all the playing today. He's a great player. I hope you enjoy the video. Drop a thumbs up, all that kind of stuff. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this type of electric guitar, there's a lot going on. Maybe the flagship thing is it's a one-piece carbon fiber body electric guitar. You could argue that the flagship feature would be all the digital multi-effects processing power built into this, or the onboard speaker. So this allows you to play electric guitar either with headphones directly out into an FRFR speaker, or you can turn off all of the multi-effects processing and just plug into your favorite amplifier. This particular model is the Inspire Pro SD. There's also the Inspire Pro AL, which comes in at $649. This one is $899, and the biggest upgrades on this are the fact that we're getting the Seymour Duncan pickups and we've got a titanium alloy bridge, but they're the only 2 differences. For all intents and purposes, otherwise they're exactly the same guitar. The headstock shape looks really nice. We get a 0 fret and a carbon fiber nut. There's no pinging, there's no nothing. It just works. I had no problems with the delivery of this. Came in a nice big box. You get this really nice gig bag. It's got a front pouch which has all of the additional tools and little knickknacks here. So you've got a power charger to charge the guitar, USB-C cable, and a truss rod adjustment tool. There's also a little card here to help get you started with the app and all that kind of stuff. One of the things we weren't expecting is the addition of this little touch bar. So this can do one of 2 things. It's either a kill switch if you've got it in that mode, so you can just tap it and it will completely mute your signal, and it's very responsive. It's actually very impressive how this works. This will only work, of course, with the digital multi-effects processing on. It doesn't work with it off. But if you slide your finger up and down, it will use the expression functionality. Again, we weren't we weren't expecting this. Actually works great. Here's the new wireless foot switch, and this allows you to cycle between each of the presets. And if I double tap this sensor here, it brings up the tuner, and you can tune like you would with any normal tuner. Now, if I hold this down, it brings the guitar into loop station mode. That's right, there's a loop station and a drum machine feature built into this, and you can fully customize the drum tempo and all that kind of stuff, either by using the foot switch or by using the app. challenging thing with the looper is trying to get the levels right. That section took us ages just to get some sort of balance that worked. And while we do get a mixer control on the app, it's just a little bit too fiddly. The Enya Music app also allows you to come up with tones based on whatever you give the chat prompt. So we tried 4 or 5 different tones. Not only was the experience not that great, once it makes a tone, it's just drenched in reverb or delay, and it's always not loud enough. I had to go in and fiddle around with the volume on every single patch that it came up with. So this definitely needs some refinement, but the great news is this guitar doesn't really need it. The presets absolutely wiped the floor off any of the tones we were able to come up with, but I'll show you a few right now. Now the great thing about this unit is you don't need that AI thing. The presets are so musical to start with, or you can just go in and tweak them and save your signal chain however you like, and then just recall them using the button on the front of the guitar. So yeah, I wouldn't let that worry you if you're not into it. I'm not into it, and Ben definitely didn't like it either. It was just didn't do a very good job. You get close to tones just building them from scratch. All right, let's talk about some of the pros and cons. So playability on this was phenomenal. Ben said it was set up beautifully. All the stainless steel frets feel great. The pickup sounded unreal going into my amp with all the processing off. The tremolo works, all those kind of things. And it doesn't have any sharp edges on it, which is phenomenal, being that we've got that one-piece carbon fiber body. So as a guitar, it's very playable. Now, whether you're into the whole digital processing thing, that's completely up to you. But the tones of this, even with the presets going into the NUX FRFR speaker, were great. I was really impressed with the tones in the room. The onboard speaker really solves the problem of needing an amp and having to set up and grabbing a cable and all those kind of things. So this is a fun guitar. I wish they made lefties. Come on, Enya Music. I'd love to get one of these for myself, but yeah, it is what it is. They make righties, and the majority of players are righties, which was why Ben helped. So thanks to Ben for his help with this one, and thanks to Enya Music for sending this guy out. Let us know what you think.